Oh, goodness. Everything's blue. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Everything's not blue anymore.
Tavian, did you blue yourself?
Oh, good evening, folks. Welcome, welcome. We are Atomic Annie. I'm going to scoot more center on the camera there. That's Mal. I'm Tavian. We're playing music for you guys. That was our brand new one for the week. Next up is a couple of older ones from late in year 4. But yeah, we're having a good time. That was a fun one to play. I enjoyed that.
I saw Spaz hit us with a tip and Ghost Pepper as well. Thank you guys kindly. Revolver says,
thank you.
Sounds killer as always. We'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Man, it's
Buzz.
hot in here tonight.
Hey, Charlie Studios. Good to see you. Yeah, hopefully no freezing. No freezing on our end.
No, it's not
Strong
freezing.
like bull on our end.
It's definitely not freezing in here. It's freaking hot.
Yeah. No, I mean the internet freezing.
I
It
know.
was
I know.
Yes, it is quite warm. I think I shall have a sit. I've been up since 5:30 a.m.
Oh, my goodness.
It is currently 9:21 p.m. So I'm 75% pumpkin, as my wife would say.
Turn that AC down just a little bit more.
I guess that's when she turns back into Cinderella, is when she's completely delirious. I'm not sure. Is 99% almost Cinderella, or is
No,
it?
99% pumpkin would be just like completely done.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because you turn into a
I
pumpkin.
never fully understood her little made-up euphemism.
Yeah.
I like it, though.
Yeah.
I like her euphemisms. They're cute and shit.
Oh.
Guitar is not a Kiesel. It is a Strandberg. I've never seen a Kiesel guitar. They make headless. They're Twilight Psalmist.
Oh. Yeah. Do we recognize that name? If you're new, welcome.
Negatory.
I don't think I recognize your name, Psalmist. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, let me get this second one called up. Oh, I did already. That's good. I do have a couple of adjustments to make.
Yes, Tavian notes.
Yes,
It's on the board.
I have
Y'all can read our
notes to
too.
follow. I've got to plug a thing in and turn a thing off and
Oh,
activate a thing.
We're just working him overtime over here.
There we go. That should make this one.
Yes, Jonestown Slacker says that guitar is named Marie Antoinette. Didn't you know? He put its rather headless nature in frame.
I get it now.
It took you a minute.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
She
Well,
says-
I was preoccupied too. So.
She says 80% pumpkin.
Yes.
Big correction here. She has corrected us.
Mama Disco Daphne says, Mama Severe said, when I'm tired, I'd be a disco ball.
Yeah, I'll be a disco ball. All right. She's spinning and sparkling. She's sparkling, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mama Severe just sounds like a hoot. Cute. I'm good. I'm fine. You know, just got myself good and tuckered. I didn't mean to on show day spend so much energons, but here we are.
It happens. It happens.
Hello, Madness Entertainment Group. Always fun to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, we hang out with them every
other Sunday.
Every other Sunday, we do a little show. We do some replays and shoot the shit with Mr. Ghost.
Yeah, it's always fun.
He's a gentleman, I tell you. Gentleman and a scholar.
Be sure to tune in to Madness Entertainment Group whenever you can.
Yes, indeed. Gonna have to make a trip over to Atlanta one of these days.
Yeah.
I know he's not in Atlanta, but I know it's close.
Mm-hmm.
And go see Ghost.
He's in Atlanta like we're in Dallas.
Yeah, exactly. I just say Dallas because everyone goes, oh, yeah, I know where that is. Yeah.
It's funny, the further away from Texas you get, the bigger Dallas gets, too.
Yeah.
It's like, I remember when I went to England, I'm from West Texas, and it's like, Dallas, just Dallas. Because they don't know.
Yeah, we'll see about that one, Daphne.
It's the only town they've heard of.
She hopes I stop overdoing it on show day. Yeah, well, it's kind of hard when all you know how to do is work.
Always working.
I like it, though. I like what I do. I whistle while I work.
Oh, right. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm ready for the second one. How about you, Mal?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
Let's do it.
sounds good to me. We're going to play the second one and then come back and talk some more.
Yep.
As soon as I can find a good scene to switch to. Come on. Here we go.
Thank
Wow.
you kindly, Mr. Spaz. By the way, Spazzo Yeti bought our entire catalog.
Thank you,
Our
Spaz.
show.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh yeah, I didn't even do a plug last time.
Plug away.
So yeah, we're Atomic Annie. That's Mal. I'm Tavian. We're here every Thursday night. Well, most every Thursday night with new music, old music, and live performances. So we hope you join us every week. It's a lot of fun, or at least we like it. And if you like what you hear, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the links with your friends. It all really does help a channel grow. And if you want to help support us, you can tip us over on Streamlabs. Streamlabs is our favorite. They take the least off the top. It's streamlabs.com/AtomicAnnieMusic/tip. Or you can follow in Spazzo Yeti's footsteps and buy our entire catalog, all whole or in part, from Bandcamp. That's atomicannierock.bandcamp.com. And then we're also at Subscribestar, subscribestar.com/atomic-annie. And yeah, that's us. We would love to see you stick around and join us more often. But that's my spiel. Now I have to load the next song.
I think our Streamlabs tip option might be bugged.
Uh-oh.
Can somebody check to see if it's bugged, please? Streamlabs.com/AtomicAnnieMusic/tip. We got a little animated pop-up.
Yeah,
that
you'll even
happens
see
when-
it on screen if it's working.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all gotta let me know if it's bugged, okay? Thank you kindly, Beach Bum and Mermaid, for the big tip there. Much appreciated, gal. Y'all are awesome.
Yes, we so appreciate you guys. All right, so that's loaded. Now I have to...
Filled folks been so good to us. We love y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's back to deactivated. I can close that down. All right, I think everything is loaded, ready to go. This one is called Hello Shadow. It's from a few months ago.
Longer than that, but we
Yeah.
did replay it. We did a Redux 3 months ago. Of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's right. It wasn't...
It's got me singing in it.
Yeah, it's got some
it's,
vocals from Mal.
It's very me left to my devices. Much of it. And then B is like, it's funny, me and Tavian blend so much, so often that there's this kind of combination, but every once in a while there are these pieces where it's like, Mal wrote this,
Yeah.
Tavian wrote that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, that is all. Yep, that's all loaded. Yeah, I missed.
All right, BSD 2000. Yeah, well, man, look, it's gonna be a minute before a lot more are up there, but he just purchased Blackout.
Oh, awesome!
from our
Thank you.
Bandcamp.
Yeah, that's one of
Thank
our
you kindly.
favorite ones, or one of my favorite ones anyway.
Yep.
We get Salty Grower over on the Rumbles. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, this is going to be our last tune for the night coming up. Yeah, Hello Shadow is what it's called. And
Salty Grower's not a shower; he's a grower.
just taking a breather since it's so hot in this room.
It is. It is. All right. So this is the one that goes. Right? It goes. Oh my gosh. That was hung, doodly hung. Is the word hung in it?
Yeah, last one for the night, Spaz. Yeah, we typically do 3 each night. It's we're old and have jobs.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, you ready for this one, Mel?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it dry this first little bit. We're gonna find out.
He's going in dry, folks.
I don't want to go on dry first. Actually, never mind. We'll add a little bit of harmonic flanger to ease the experience. So if I make a mistake, nobody will know.
Yeah. Effects, otherwise known as talent enhancer.
Yeah. I don't want to out of the gate try to play it. I want to quietly and sneakily get in there and be like, haha, see, I did that different thing just a second ago on purpose, and you would never know.
Okay, well, I think then it is time for us to get started here. We're going to play this one, folks. See you in a little bit.
But bump. Darn it! I missed that last note.
Oh, there we go. What's going on? There, the lights are correct now.
I am done for the day.
Oh, BSD 2000. Does the link end with tip or tips? It ends in tip for Atomic Annie, for Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Atomic Annie Music/tip. And yeah, that's our show. We had a good time tonight. We hope y'all come back next week. We should be here unless weird things happen. I'm getting my foundation fixed next Wednesday, so it's possible the house is in a hole and we can't do the show. But if they break my house in half, I'll have a problem.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't live in Texas with really thick clay soils, really awful soils, you might not understand the concept of a foundation breaking in half, but it happens.
Well, it's just wonderful soil for making bricks.
Yeah.
Nobody makes bricks here, though.
No.
I don't know why.
But,
Seriously,
yeah.
the largest deposit of clay in America spans I-35, San Antonio to DFW.
Yeah.
And so that's where we decided to build our entire infrastructure. Yay!
Yes.
I know why originally. Originally it was because the clay, sandy loam and the clay mix here is super good for horse hooves.
Oh, yeah.
Like it keeps their hooves and their legs really healthy because, them stomping around on dirt all day is, it's not super good for their legs or their joints,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway.
I saw a lot of tips, guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
That is just, we're very grateful, and it's very much needed. So thank you.
Thanks to Charlie Studios and Twilight Psalmist. Sounded great, guys. Thanks, guys. Great stuff. Yeah, thank you so much. We all of this is very helpful and very encouraging. We so appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to be back next week with probably at least one new one, and then a couple of more reduxes from previous shows. And yeah.
So if any of y'all want
a guitar,
this isn't really even plug, but yeah, sure. I do build custom guitars now. And you could see I finished a guitar. I had made a bunch of different stuff in the past. I'm not completely green, but I am green to stem to stern completo, and I did everything on it, right? I am green to that, and I finally finished one entirely. And it's up on my Twitter if you want to check it out. It's just Atomic Mal on Twitter.
At Atomic Mal.
Yeah, pretty cool pictures.
We're at Atomic Annie OP1 on Twix. And you can find us at Atomic Annie Music on YouTube and Rumble.
Yep.
Yeah. Love you guys. Thanks so much for coming to our show. Be sure to hug your family over the weekend. It's important. And, we'll see you next week, guys.
Yes, you do need one, beach bumming mermaid. Hit me up.
All
right.
right. Love you guys.
Good night.
Good night.